Welcome to the DO Boxing Show. I'm your host, Dameon Okposio, and here at King of the Ring Boxing Club with Gursagan Deol to find out a little bit more about the fighter that's going to be turning pro on August the 19th. Okay, Gursagan Deol, tell us about getting into boxing.
So originally when I got into boxing, I was actually up to no good at school. I didn't really pay attention to my studies, and I got in a couple fights at school. So when I told my parents I want to join boxing, it was just no, you can't, and they always said no. So what I did was I found out I actually knew one of the co-owners of the gym, King of the Ring, at the time, and he told me it's $500 for the whole year. And I had no money at the time, didn't want to ask my parents because I couldn't tell them I'm joining. So what I did was I bought a bunch of car detailing supplies, and I actually started my first business to join boxing. I started detailing cars in my neighborhood. I made some Kijiji ads, and I did some very horrible work because I did not have the supplies. But then I ripped off a couple of people by doing a really bad job. And by the third car, I had all the supplies and everything. I saved up a little bit of money after getting all the supplies. And I started busting it over here without telling anybody in my family that I'm boxing, and I joined. And I was actually not training with my coach that I'm training with right now. I was training with the co-owner at the time.
Oh, okay.
And as I was training with him, he wasn't a licensed coach or anything, so he was just training me, and two of my cousins joined in with me. And as my cousins started coming, my aunt figured out I was coming, and she told my parents.
So I wouldn't say that you ripped off customers. Maybe you just didn't do a great job.
I just didn't do a great job, yeah. But most of them seen me working hard in the summer heat, and they were all really, really kind. They still paid me. They were happy with it.
So you became an entrepreneur to follow your sports passion.
Yeah. And then I started competing because the coach I was with, he saw that I had a knack for the sport, so he told me to train with Ajaz's students, my coach from right now that I have, and he liked how I fought, so he told me I have to stop training with the other coach and train with him.
Okay.
And then I actually went and competed for my first fight without telling anybody either, and I got my parents to sign the papers without them really knowing what they signed. And I won, and I came home with a medal, and after that, my parents have been completely fine with the sport.
Okay, they've been supportive since then. Is there anybody in your family that boxes?
5, 6 of my cousins actually joined right after me.
Oh, okay.
But no family members before me.
So you were the trendsetter.
Yeah.
And so tell us about what you do in your off time.
My off time, I'm here for 4 hours every day. Mainly I just sleep and I work. I work at my brother's auto shop. He opened up one. And I do mechanics, and I know body work as well. I used to work at a body shop called Nanak Auto Center just last year.
And you said you had some pets?
Oh, and yeah, I have 2 dogs. One's 3 years old, Doberman mixed with a boxer. His name's Ace. And then I have a small little pug that we've actually had with us for 9 years now.
Okay, so tell us how you came to get your dogs.
The pug was the first one that joined the family, and her we actually got in a very interesting way. So every year my parents, they tell me and my brother, if you want a dog, you have to get straight A's on your report card. And every year me and my brother would get as many A's as they told us to get just so we could get a dog. And one year we were at the mall at the time, and there was a PJ's Pets in the mall. And I told my mom, I'm like, I just got this many A's, so you guys have to let me get a dog now. And I guess they just kind of brushed me off. They didn't mean it. They said, okay, go ahead, just so I stopped bothering them. So I went over to the PJ's Pets and told them my parents are about to come right over and pay. And I got the cage ready, I got the food ready, I got the toys ready, I got them to get the dog ready to go. And then my parents came looking for me because they knew I was probably in the pet store. And they realized what I did, and they had the paperwork ready for my parents to sign and everything. And they said no, put everything away to the people. And This was 9 years ago, and what I did was I just threw a tantrum. I said, no, you guys do this to me every year, so I'm getting this dog this year. And I would not leave the store until the dog was with me.
So that's how you got the pug?
That's how I got the pug. And about 7 years later, we got the Doberman mixed with the boxer, and his name's Ace. We got him because we told our parents we're getting another dog, me and my brother. This was actually all my brother. He walks in one day, he's 5 years older than me, and he tells them we're getting another dog. And in our language, my mom said, "Chalo dofaho, do whatever you want." And that just means pretty much go to hell, do whatever you want. And so we took her seriously. She said, go do whatever you want. So me and my brother drove down to London, Ontario, met a breeder. She had a bunch of puppies. We took my friend's dog with us to play with the puppies, and the one that was most friendly with his dog is the one we picked. And we came home with it, and our parents did not expect another dog to be with us. But by then they were used to the first one, so they were kind of lenient with him.
And so it grew on them a little bit?
It grew on them. Now my mom's the one who mainly takes care of the dogs. And when we first got the pug, she used to keep her all just in one room, didn't let her move around much because she's like, take her outside if you want to play. Now my mom sits around with them all day in the house, and she loves them.
Okay. And so getting back to the business of boxing, August 19th, how's the preparations going along for that?
Preparations are going good. I'm in the gym every day, training a couple hours every day actually. It's exhausting work, but it'll be worth it.
So you feel you're getting enough work? I know that with Ajaz you're going to be definitely getting enough sparring to feel comfortable in there and getting enough rest.
Yeah.
Okay. And so any more details that we can give people when it comes to the 19th?
We've given out most of the details last time.
Okay.
And if there's anything new, we'll keep you guys updated.
Okay. Just remind them one more time where they can get tickets.
Or if you guys want tickets, just call at 647-991-4169. That's my cell number. And I can contact the promoter and get as many tickets as anyone's looking to find.
And can people follow you anywhere? Do you have any social media?
Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram at Gursagan_Deol. And Facebook as well. Gursagan Deol is just my full name.
Okay.
And that's GURSAGAN_Deol, DEOL.
Okay, thanks Gursagan for the info and for answering the questions. We appreciate it. Remember, if you have any questions related to boxing, you can send us, you can contact us through Twitter at DOKPOSIO, through email at posio@hotmail.com, and don't forget you can subscribe through YouTube to get every episode of the DO Boxing Show. Thanks for tuning into this episode, and we'll catch you on the next one.